Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of Be Encouraged Moments. Today we're going to be talking about peace, but more specifically finding peace in the little moments that surround you. So many of you know, some of you might be new and not know, but our entire ministry is founded in this concept of being encouraged, where we provide encouragement, or we attempt to provide encouragement to remind you that you're not alone, that we care and that God cares. But what does that look like? I know that, this idea that you're never alone. You're never alone. You've always got us by you, God by you, friends, family, whatever the case may be. And so it's all over our website if you haven't visited our website. You're not alone. And I struggle with that sometimes because when we're marred in the darkness and in the heartache, you feel very alone, and it's very hard to focus on this idea that you're not alone.
Right.
And so I just wanted to talk today about remembering to look for the signs that you're not alone. Now, when we think about signs from God, I think we all fall into the mental trap of wanting to think of big signs, like, oh my gosh, he, saved, he ended the floods, or he, just really, really big things, because he does do really big things, and he is capable of really big things. But the other thing too about God is he never works on our timetable, and he never works the way that we expect him to work. I mean, that's one thing you can be really, really sure of. And so I think that probably when we're in the darkness, we miss the signs, we miss the opportunities to see that you're not alone. And when I talk about darkness, I don't mean like really, truly dark periods, but that can be the case too. But heartbreak of any kind, loss of any kind, maybe it's just stress in the household between your spouse or your finances or your kids. All those things classify as what I'm talking about with darkness. And it's when, like I said, when you feel like you've either you've missed the mark, you've failed in some shape or form, or you just are feeling like you're out on an island all by yourself, facing whatever it is that you're facing all by yourself. And I want to remind you that you're not. We're here, but more importantly, God is here. God does miraculous things every single day. And if you don't take the time to see them, you miss them. This is good practice even when you're not marred in the darkness, just to see God in every little thing around us. God created this world that we're in. He created us. He created our family. He created everything that we experience day in and day out. I'm bringing all of this to you because I had one of those moments last night. I was driving home from, a long day of chaos, which we talked about that a few weeks ago. And we were stopped at a stoplight, and I just looked out to the left, and wherever I was driving, on the right, it was still very sunny and, whatever. And to my left, though, the sky was starting to get ready for the sunset, and you had this brilliant purple and pink. We have the best sunsets in Arizona. And so it was the way that the sun was going down and casting light up, it was making the cloud look like it was separated from the sky with all of these brilliant colors. And the shape of the cloud, the form, was something that spoke to me, but I couldn't begin to describe it to you. And I just felt like, and it was that peace. It was that moment of peace. And there's peace in everything. It doesn't have to be something in nature necessarily, although there's millions of nature opportunities, whether it's that brilliantly marked bird in your tree out in your backyard. We have a coworker who is obsessed with birds, and she's constantly sending me these pictures that are just insane. And just appreciating the uniqueness of every creature on this earth. You can look at some amazing pictures online. There's obviously the skies, the sunsets, the sunrises, the mountains, or maybe it's even smaller than that. Maybe it's you're walking through the grocery store and you hear a child's laugh 2 aisles over, and it makes you smile, or it makes you remember something that was really special to you. I know I see it in my daughter's face every time I see her. She just brings me a level of peace. A puppy dog, which...
there you go.
I told you guys that I just got a new puppy. She's got
so cute.
That is a peace element for me, which was one of the reasons why I decided to go ahead and get the dog. There's peace in all kinds of things. And there's peace that looks different for each one of us. Some things that might grate one person's nerve might be that really calming moment for someone else.
I would love to hear from you. What brings you peace? What brought you peace today?
Yeah.
I mean, the little things, the big things. Comment and let us know.
Well, and then, it's absolutely comment all the things that you guys are that bring you guys peace, because it's really exciting. And the really cool thing, one thing that Jan and I have done over the years, because we share those things with each other, I now see clouds and appreciate clouds differently than I ever did before because of her.
Yeah.
You know, and I could tell you story after story after story, and I think I did share one, you know, probably a year or more ago, but when I was going through some really dark stuff, and there was just this brilliant light that came down in front of me that broke the clouds apart, and it was just like this, you know, it was like a message from the heavens, you know, and I don't know how else to explain it. And so I could give you, again, story after story about taking that time to find that peace in the middle. And like I said, and hearing what other people have to say allow you to say, oh, wow, I never really noticed that type of plant before. That is really gorgeous. I can find, you know, joy. And so there's beauty and peace and everything around us all the time. And those things are messages from God. Those are Him reminding you that you're not alone. Those aren't by accident. And that's what I want to remind you today is that all those little teeny tiny things that bring you peace, bring you joy, bring you laughter, I could go on and on. That's God telling you, I'm there. You know, I am in this with you. I'm in the happy with you. I'm in the bad with you. I'm in the dark. I'm in the light. I'm in it all. And He is. And we are too. This was really important to me right now because, like I said, I've kind of alluded, there's some stuff going on, and you know, so I want you guys to know that you can shoot us a message, whether it's via text, via email. If you go on our website, you fill out the prayer request page. Let us be in it with you too. Let us help send you signs. Let us pray for you. Let us ask God to show you that simple thing that will bring you peace. We are so grateful that you join us on these videos, and we hope that this has been a nice reminder that there is peace. Maybe it's this video for you. Who knows? So thank you, as always, for joining us for our Be Encouraged moment.